So a lot of us are booking summer trips and facing mounting challenges. Severe weather, airline staffing shortages, and reduced schedules are fueling travel chaos. And between high gas prices and expensive flights, many people are having a hard time scoring deals. But some key tips and tricks can help you book that much needed vacation. CBS News senior travel advisor Peter Greenberg joins me now from London. He's still flying around the world. He's been compiling ways that you can save money and take that much needed vacation. So first off, let's talk about all these delays we've been seeing. What's causing the flight shortage?
Well, it's not new. It's not new at all.
Yeah.
You have a triple storm here of airlines being overscheduled, understaffed, and then throw in some weather that we had over Memorial Day or even yesterday, and the system begins to fail. It's not a new thing. They should have known this a long time ago, but they can't really fix it in the long term because they don't have the people to do it. It's not just the airlines, it's their staff at the airport and the TSA, which remains understaffed in terms of agents. So your security lines are not only longer, they're slower. And then this all compounds if you're making a connecting flight because you're going to miss that one.
All right, so let's talk about how we can still take that vacation and not break the bank. For people looking to get away, it's not just the destination that they should consider, it's also the airports that they fly out of.
Exactly. Now it's time to celebrate the Plan B airports, the smaller airports that are less congested, less crowded, less expensive, not just in terms of airfares, but even things like parking. So how about Long Beach instead of LAX? How about Providence, Rhode Island instead of Boston? How about Milwaukee, a great secret airport to Chicago? If you look at the parking lot of the Milwaukee airport, 1/3 of the cars there have Illinois plates. That should tell you something. Oakland instead of San Francisco, and the list goes on. My favorite one, of course, is Islip in Long Island, because a lot of people there don't want to go to LaGuardia or Kennedy. It's another Plan B.
So if you want to take an international trip, though, you're probably going to have to go to a major hub. Is it a good time to take an international trip, though?
Well, yes, today is the beginning of June. If you book before the 15th of June, there are still great deals out there. It's cheaper to fly today from New York to Dublin than it is to go from New York to St. Louis. That's going to change after the 15th, but this is the fare that you can book now for the rest of the summer, not just to Ireland, but to the rest of Europe. And then once you get to Europe, the inter-European flights are very cheap. For example, London to Rome, Paris to Barcelona. All those flights are under $200. It's workable, and you can do it if you book now.
You're naming some of my favorite cities. So if you don't want to fly because it's too pricey, are there cheaper ways to travel, though?
Yes, if you do it strategically. Let's take a look at the trains. Amtrak, their ridership is way up. But Amtrak also has, at various times of the year, special passes. They don't publicize them well, but I'm here to tell you they exist. For $500, you get 15 days of unlimited travel. Kids under the age of 12, it's $250. And then, of course, there's the traditional Eurail Pass, which you must buy before you leave the United States, but it's good in 33 countries in Europe. And you can go from like four days of travel in any month period for about $280, or if you're a digital nomad and you're living over here, or even if you want to be an intrepid traveler, for a little more than $1,000, you get unlimited travel for 3 months. Figure that one out, especially if you want to save money by not staying at hotels. You can actually sleep on the train some nights. It actually starts to work out, especially if you're a family. Do the math. It actually adds up.
It's so true. I've done that before, and it works out great. Peter, thank you very much.